How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Chill spot, chill spot, chill spot in the building. Beautiful morning. Beautiful afternoon, beautiful evening, regardless of the time, wherever you are. I want to do a little bit of mind mapping today. A little bit of flow charts for myself. So I'm going to do a little session, study, work with me. Got a little bit of time today. Why not? We're doing the best we can while we can. Gonna have some tea as always. How are we feeling? Let me know where you are in the world right now. Let me know how the mood is today. Today is Wednesday. Like I mentioned on the last stream a couple of days ago, I'm going out of town this weekend. And so I've already kind of clocked out. I'm like already on the plane. It's kind of how I am. I'm like, okay, I'm already there. So we're not really pushing ourselves too hard the next couple of days. A little bit of clarity, a little bit of mind mapping, a little bit of organizing. Why not? It's beautiful. Let's see who's here. Let me pull up the chat over here on my screen. We got the UK here. We got love for the UK. Shout out to the UK. We got ATL. I've been to ATL before. Shout out to Atlanta. A lot of beautiful dreadlocks in Atlanta. Wow. When I was in Atlanta, I was like, everybody here got dreadlocks. The dreadlocks are immaculate. I felt less special. You know what I'm saying? Like where I live, like nobody got dreadlocks. So when I was in Atlanta, I'm like, damn, everybody got nice hair here. Everybody got beautiful dreadlocks. It was so good to see. It was so cool. We got Adam here. Nice to see Adam. We got Taryn here. Nice to see Taryn. It says in sync with the channel lately. Nice to hear. Love that, love that, love that. It happens like that. Sometimes, channel comes around and it's just exactly what you need in the season. And then other times it's not, you go about your own life. It's a beautiful thing. We got Just Bree here. Just Bree here first in the chat. Shout out to Just Bree. Do you already have plans for bigger trips next year? Yeah, I do. Oh yeah, next year is a big year. I think from November, when I get back, from November to the end of summer, I don't really have plans for trips. But after summer of 2026, I do plan to start some of my next chapters. I've always mentioned, I think my next chapters, I'll be out in Asia and Africa a little bit more, or a whole lot more. So we'll see. That is on the agenda, on the menu. I may only have this studio for another year. Who knows? Like this time next year, just may let it go. Logan says your room looks super cozy. I am the ambassador of cozy. I am the ambassador of chill. No, the studio is cozy. I'm the type of person, I can't really fully feel relaxed unless my environment feels like me as well a little bit. At least my homes and stuff like that in my studio. So I'm very nitpicky about how my spaces are. Always constantly refining and fine tuning, I always say your home, wherever you spend a lot of your time, it should really be a reflection of your spirit, it should look, smell, and feel like you, so obviously for me, I love warm lighting. Even my home, this is not my home, this is my studio, but even my home has very similar elements to this space, just from the wood tones and stuff like that. So I'm actually going to be repositioning my Instagram content to be more home stuff, a little bit lifestyle and home stuff, because I love the new space I live in. So now I'm actually inspired to document and do things in there. So I want to reposition some of that content. Still throw up some of the clips and stuff from the YouTube and the value in the word, in the spoken word. Of course, we will continue to do that, but that's all I was doing. So I want to bring in some more home lifestyle stuff, a little bit more music, things like that, a little bit more world building. We're still creating our environment. We're still building our world. Every day it's starting to make a little bit more sense, which is cool. Every day we take a step, we're illuminating the path, and it's making more sense. And then your vision becomes clearer, and then your conviction becomes stronger. So, if you have been searching for that clarity, remind yourself a breakthrough is about to come. That is what the reminder deck always likes to say as well. I if I have that card here, I think this one. Yes, a breakthrough is about to come. So we've been having nice breakthroughs over the last 6 months, you know? Dancing in that. Yafet says, oh, you changed your net. You changed your name, Yafet. What's going on? I got to call you Longevity now. Longevity. Bring the mist back. Yeah, you know what, Yafet? I'm going to bring the mist back, but you know what it is? So the smoke machine I have, it's too big. I want to buy like a handheld smoke machine. I'm going to buy one when I get back from my trip. I usually burn the incense, but sometimes the incense just become too much, you know? So we can bring a little bit of that natural mystic back into the air. Why not? I also got to get a new teapot in here that just keeps the water warm. Maybe I should, yeah, we'll figure it out. So yeah, we will do a nice little session today. Nice little focus session, you know, get our mind in the right place. Man, beautiful things are happening. A lot of us are going through major transformations, coming into a new year, you know, whatever this year was for you, you know, take some time to reflect on it. You know, how can we make next year even more in alignment? Right? Definitely something to be in gratitude for about this year, and definitely things we can learn from as well. We're always learning. I love that. We're always learning, right? So again, it's wintertime, so we drink a lot of pu'er teas right now. Do I do meetups in Vancouver? Yeah, I'm going to do a meetup in Vancouver. So I've actually become friends with this one cafe that I absolutely love. We actually, this week, we have my own drink going up on the menu. It's a Heinz hot chocolate, a little spicy hot chocolate for the fall time. So if you're in Vancouver, go to 123 Cafe in Yaletown. But anyways, yeah, I was talking to them about doing a meetup there or some type of like tea vibe event. The wellness experiences is going to be the next chapter for me. I've been thinking about that a lot. But I've really actually, when I think about them, like the bigger ones, like I really want to do like some retreat vibes, but I want to do them in Africa. You know, people always go to like South America or other places and do all these retreats, but like I want to pull people to Africa. That's going to be like, I think, my thing. So, you know, yeah, we're just finding ways to bridge the gap. But I had a cool opportunity the other day. You know what's nice is like when like you've had visions from a long time ago and then like you start to see the puzzle pieces coming together and you're like, damn, the Most High really working behind the scenes, because random things have been coming together in these past few weeks. Random people appearing in my life with like opportunities that are like, oh yeah, I need that opportunity because that's exactly the thing that's going to bridge this. And it's like, oh man, things are working. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. We will get started today. If you're going to be joining us, this is a study work with me stream. So basically, you know, we just collectively all pick something that we're going to apply our energy to, move in the direction that matters together, because we are online, which is an endless place of distractions. And I know how it is. A lot of us, sometimes we get lost in the sauce, especially when we're by ourselves so much. And, you know, we're left to these devices that have been built and trained to rob us of our most valuable resource, our attention, our focus, our energy. So we like to come on here together and harness our power together and focus on something in a nice little mindful space. You know, it's not about the quantity, it's about the quality. So whoever's here already, that is enough. As more people come in, that will be beautiful. Now, let me know what you're going to be working on. Again, I think I'm going to work on maybe a couple podcasts, maybe record a couple before I go. I haven't been really giving the podcast consistent love. Nothing has been getting too much consistency, but there's been a lot of consistency in other areas of the life. So I think I might work on work on some podcasts, and then I got some mind mapping to do. I got to look at a bunch of different things I'm doing and just tie them together and make sure everything is making sense. So a little bit of clarity work. Someone said, if you ever recorded yourself reading audiobooks, I would listen. Yeah, I could do something. I actually do have something kind of like that. But yeah, I like audiobooks, but it really depends on the voice and how it's read. And I find like if I read an audiobook, like I would need Like let's say Audible was like, Heinz, we want you to do an audiobook. I would have to be like, I need complete freedom on how I talk. Like, don't make me talk in the typical like reader Audible pacing. Like let me roam. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, that hits. Oh man, that hits. That is good. God is good. Yeah. Sending love to Jamaica as well. Sending love to Jamaica. Jamaica, man, is in devastation in Westmoreland. It's pretty bad out there. So sending love to Jamaica and prayers to Jamaica. One of my friends, his community was absolutely leveled. So there is a GoFundMe that we have been sharing. I personally donated myself. Also shared it on my Instagram. I'll reshare it on my Instagram later today, probably. But yeah, shout out to Jamaica, and we send in prayers over there, and prayers to the rest of the world as well, because it just seems like every single day the world is going through so much. Oh my God, it can be so exhausting, you know. Oh. What tea you got going on today? Today we're still drinking the pu'er tea. So this is a ripe pu'er, very dark, very rich, very grounding for the winter time. Very beautiful. I actually got to go purchase some more tomorrow. I got to go visit my tea house lady. Go spend some time there. Bring some good teas for me, because I got like a long flight on the weekend when I leave. It's about 20 hours of traveling. So I'm like, I need tea, because I am not going to be stuck for 20 hours without good tea. Because, you know, they just be giving you shitty tea bags. They just be giving you shitty tea bags on the flights. It's like, what am I supposed to do with this? What am I supposed to do with this? You understand? And I can't do nothing with none of that. So I'm going to bring my own little tea sets for the flight. It's going to be a vibe. Okay, let me see. All-time favorite tea. I struggle with all-time favorite questions because I'm a seasonal person. And I'm an obsessive person. So like, I'm the type of person, I'll go to a restaurant. Let's say I go to a restaurant for the very first time, right? And the first meal I order, I like it a lot. I will order that same meal every time I go to that restaurant for like a year straight. And then I'll hop off. So I'm kind of like that with teas. You know what I'm saying? Like in certain seasons, I'm like obsessed with like one or two teas, and then I'll hop off of it. So right now, you know, we deep in the ripe pu'ers. And because it's wintertime, so it's very comforting, it's very grounding, you know, it's really warming in the body. But we also I also finally found a tea supplier, y'all, like a fire tea supplier. I'm actually would be like honored and proud of to like bring those teas to y'all. That's been the main struggle. Anytime I thought about having a tea brand was just sourcing like the really best teas. And I finally just made the connection. That's what I mean. Things are just coming together so beautifully. So beautifully. Divine timing, you know. Most of the time, we are ahead of ourselves in our minds. We're like, oh, we should have done this by now. We should be further. But really, no, we in divine timing. Things are working out in our favor. Things are working for us, not against us, you know. As we see it, it shall be, you know. It's beautiful. We got I'm Slushy here, who says, I miss tuning into the live streams. Hines, the time zones I've been getting in the way, but I'm grateful I can tune in today. Yeah, I'm also in the new year. I'm also going to be, making videos that are like the live streams, or making the live streams a little bit longer and structured so I can re-edit them after and then re-put them out as like a full 2-hour show. And I was thinking about actually either uploading those to this channel or maybe a new channel that's just all the live streams. And the cool thing is the video quality and the sound quality will be even better because I'll edit it and I can fine tune it a bit and, you know, make sure all the audio levels are perfect. So yeah, that's something I've been wanting to do because the live streams are basically going to be like, I've been really thinking about, actually, I'm not going to talk about it right now because if I start talking about it right now, we're not going to get to work. You venture out and try mushroom coffee. I actually did a brand sponsorship for Mudwater, and I actually really like theirs. And I'm not just saying that because they paid me. I actually really did like theirs, their mushroom drink. I actually felt like a spike of energy. and I already finished it off. So unfortunately, because I'm in Canada, there's nowhere I can just go to the store and buy it. I'd have to buy it online. But I do like the mushroom drinks. Haven't been drinking too many since I finished that one. But yeah, I do like the mushroom options. I haven't had a coffee in months and months and months. Like, I'm just not a coffee guy, you know? I'm a tea guy, and I'm a evangelist when it comes to tea. I'm trying to turn out as many people as I can. We got Braden. Oops, sorry. I almost blocked somebody by accident. Braden says, love you, Heinz. I saw you in Vancouver a couple months back. Nice to see you. Oh, wow. That's what's up. Did you see me just passing by, or did like we talk or something? Next time, say what's up. Next time, say what's up. Yafet says, I tried Rise. It's good. Yes, the mushroom drinks, I highly recommend them. Like whatever brand you go with. Because like you can just go to like a Whole Foods or whatever. Go to a Trader Joe's. Man, I love Trader Joe's. Trader Joe's fire. I wish we had Trader Joe's in Canada. Trader Joe's fire. Their customer service is fire. I'm really big on experiences. I don't just judge a place by the quality of like the food or whatever they got, but also the experience. And anytime I go to Trader Joe's, I'm like, why are they so friendly? They're so kind. They're so nice. You know, it's warming. It's welcoming. I don't like going to places where people are rude. I'm just like, bruh. Okay, y'all, we're going to get started in a couple minutes. No huge rush, but I got some time today. Brandon says, yeah, man, you were riding a bike. I felt bad to stop you, but I waved and yelled, I love your podcast. Oh, okay, what's up? Oh, don't feel bad. But yeah, I'd be on the bikes. And the scooters in the city. I live downtown, so sometimes I feel like people see me because people will give me like a weird look or like staring at me. And I'm like, are you staring at me because you know me? Or that's why I always tell people, just come and say what's up. But that's what's up. That's cool. Nice to see fellow people from Vancouver here. I definitely got to do like a Vancouver meetup soon in like in a cafe, just because it would be cool. One of my friends moved to Toronto recently, and he's like, man, Toronto's is way better for creating community. And I'm like, I always hear that. And I'm like, maybe it's true. I can't really judge. I haven't done so. So I was like, maybe I need to create something in Vancouver that brings people together. You know, Vancouver's still home, but I do have my mind on other places to go. We got Snoopy here. Nice to see Snoopy. Hey, Heinz, I've been doing a lot of soul searching and writing. Nice. That's always good. A nice little reflective practice. I had a thought and I wanted to ask your opinion. How do you deal with wanting something you can't have? Ooh. Well, my curiosity has just gone out the roof, because I'm like, well, why can't you have it? You know, I'm like trying to think. And like, the only thing I can imagine that something you can't have would be like a person or something like that, you know, because anything else I'd be like, well, why can't you have it? You just have to work towards it. But maybe it's a person. The beautiful thing about if you can't have something for sure, it's like a definite no. It's like, that's the reality, right? Then you know it's not for you. You just have to go into acceptance. If you're not sure if you can have it or not, well, then that's where you have to dance in between of not knowing if you're going to have it or not. But if you can't know, you already have the answer, you know, and you have to remind yourself that everything is happening for you, not against you. And what is for you will be whatever isn't. You got to set it free. So maybe it's actually an opportunity of letting go, right? Learning that experience. I think we have a card like that in the reminder deck. Well, one, this kind of goes, clip your wings so a new set of wings can grow, right? Release your attachment to the thing so you can grow. Take your energy back from the thing you can't have, but you're wanting it so bad. But maybe it's something you can have in the future, but I can't in the moment does not mean I won't, right? Sometimes there are limitations. Sometimes there are things in your way, things that will stop you, but I believe that they are there to guide you, to mold you. And yeah, you have the ability to accomplish your dreams, but maybe just not all today. I can't doesn't mean I won't. We got to be patient. We got to plan and we got to prepare. That's what I do. Sometimes I'm a little not too good on the planning side, but we getting better. We working on it, you know. progress over perfection, and then one day we reach perfection, and then we move the goalpost because we got to perfection, and then we realize there's more to do regardless. It's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing. Pro Dreamer says, yes, I'd love people to meet up. Adam's cooking up some dins. You in a whole other time zone. Nice. We got Jennifer Hudson here. Nice. I like the purple in the picture that you got going on, Jennifer. Very fire, very fire. Oops, I almost blocked somebody again by accident. Nice to see LCA, currently on a work break. Sending love to the work. Okay. Jewel says, I'm great at the planning side. Execution gets me. Yeah, so I think I'm good at I've mentioned this before, but I'm really good with my back against the wall and like pressure. Like I work by myself on everything that I do, but like I'm actually really good working with people because I'm the type of individual, I refuse to fail in front of somebody. Like if somebody's looking at me, I refuse that. So I will not let the team down. It's just like a part of my personality. I went for like a VO2 max test. So basically they like strap this oxygen mask to your face and put you on a treadmill. And I was like, okay, listen, I'm healthy. Like I eat very healthy. I understand all that stuff. I do my fasting, things like that. I go out for my walks, but I'm not really like running, So I'm like, man, kind of worried. I'm gonna be on this treadmill, bro, looking at me. I'm like, I hope I do all right. He said I was in the top 1% of results for like 28-year-olds to 40-year-olds. I was like top one. But the thing was, if I was on that treadmill all by myself, I probably would have quit a couple minutes before. But because he was beside me watching me, I just refused. So I just pushed it to the ultimate last breath that I had. And he's like, yo, you did amazing. I was just like, hey man, that's the power of accountability. And that's why we do what we do here on these study streams. It's a lot easier to work when I got people staring at me. It's a lot easier for you to work as well when you just feel like you have somebody that's in it with you, right? So we're actually, a lot of the times we're better with each other, even if we love our space. That's something I'm always trying to like learn my balance. I love my space. I love my isolation. I love being in my own zone, but I'm also like really good with other people in so many other ways and just finding the perfect sweet spot, 10:45, about 2 more minutes I'll go. I'm almost ready. And just boil a little bit more water. Now we're good on that. Any shows you're currently watching? No, but I have been watching a lot of like craftsmanship videos on YouTube. So sushi masters and like noodle masters and like sake masters and like knife makers and like pottery and stuff like that. And then I watch like my occasional podcasts, a couple comedy podcasts, couple business, political podcasts, stuff like that. But I'm not really a Netflix watcher like that, very rare, or like a series person, mainly because if I come across a really good show, I will just keep watching. And then if that really good show has like 10 seasons, oh, I'm screwed, y'all. I'm screwed. I'll binge that whole thing in a week. So I just stay away. You got to know yourself. You got to know yourself. So no, I'm not really watching any shows right now, but I really, when I'm at home, I listen to a lot of music and I sit and I drink tea. That's really what I be doing. I really be doing that. I actually wanted to do like some like no talking live streams where I just set up the camera like on my roof and it's just like music playing and it's just like background. So people could just play it and it's just like I'm just there living my life with music, and it's like kind of like a study stream, but I'm just doing whatever. I'm not talking. I'm gonna figure it out when I get back. There's so many ideas, There's so many ideas, and I'm sure a lot of us have so many ideas and we struggle to know which one to pursue. And we keep pursuing different ideas, and then nothing really gets to where it needs to be. That's very difficult. That's why I think it's very important to rectify our intentions, have like almost a daily, midweek, and weekly practice of like going over what are we doing, what is our goal, what is our intention, and am I on path or am I drifting, Because without that, it's very easy just to be chasing your own tail. I happen some seasons I go through, I'm like, man, I feel like I'm doing so much, yet I'm just chasing my own tail. And I got to come back and really be like, oh, I'm chasing too many little Easter eggs. I'm going down too many rabbit holes. So nothing is getting its full energy, you know? And some seasons it's nice just to like be all over the place because you're kind of deciding on what you want to do. But at some point you got to make a decision, right? And then just move in the direction that matters. Move in the direction that matters. Okay, one more little cup of tea and then I'm ready here. Yes, well, you know what's funny? I was almost going to position my whole channel into a radio show. So it's like something I've always wanted to do, Darren, because Darren says a Spotify jam session would be dope to drop into and check out like a radio channel if you dig Spotify, that is. Yeah, I am on Spotify. Yeah, I've always wanted to do like a radio-esque show. But again, it's just the radio-esque show would just, it would be very time consuming. Unless I could do a full, I don't know, I got to figure it out. There's just so many ideas that we could go with. But at one point I was like, man, I want like a radio show. I still do. It's still in me. I still got pulled that out. That's like an energy, like a Mr. Hines energy. Like, I got to do something like that. We got Brazil here as well. Shout out to Brazil. I've been to Brazil. We got South Africa here. I've never been to South Africa, but I'm going to go to South Africa at some point soon. Someone said how to build your space to generate peace. Oh man, that's my favorite thing. I actually just mentioned how I'm going to be positioning a lot of my short form content to like around that, building space, home vibes, things like that. So I'm not going to talk too deep on it right now, but because it's a whole philosophy, I'll end up talking for an hour. So I got to reserve that for another time. But I do actually have some videos about that I want to make that I've been thinking about. Since that I'm in a new space now and I've been rebuilding my space. In this space I've been building at home is much better than my old one because I didn't like the actual building of my old place. Where I live now, I really like it. So it's been a lot easier to like really pour into it. Darren says these freestyle streams give the vibe, so I think you'd be. Yeah, I think so too. I actually made like a radio trailer that I never like used. It's really fire too, though. It's like fire. It's fire. What I actually want to do is just like make more assets. You know, like when you're listening to the radio and they have like those voices and like assets come in. I want to build a collection of those, but not in like the aggressive radio tone. Obviously, like in a much more smoother, like sonically soothing way. And I want to be able to like play those trailers and those segments, and then bridge to new segments in the live stream. So it would be like a radio show, yes, but I could have those trailers as the bridges to like give it some structure and stuff like that. We got Rars in the building. Hey Hines, a reminder deck arrived today. I'm picking it up tomorrow from the post office. Hey, thank you so much for purchasing one of those. I'm actually the one that packages them up and ships them. So I actually saw your package, Rars. I was like, hey, it's my brother. You know what I'm saying? So thank you for that. That's the cool thing about shipping these out is like sometimes I will notice the names, and that's cool because it's like it feels like a sense of community. I'm like, oh, I know who this is. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I know who this is. This is cool. This is cool. We're in good vibes right now. It's a good day. It's a beautiful day. Okay, let me find something to play for this study stream. We got Christmas coming up soon too. Shout out to everyone that celebrates Christmas. I'm about to see those Christmas decorations pop up. Already starting to see that happen at stores, you know. Clark Trevin says, has the decks changed? No, it's the same deck. So like if you purchased one years ago, it's the same one. I basically did a restock because you know, people were asking for more, so I did a restock, and this is the last restock. So once the rest of these are all sold, I will not be printing them again, so they will just be a timeless piece. So, and I'm probably going to save, like, I'm probably going to hold on to a few hundred myself, just as gifts. So once they're done, they're done. We got Maria here, who's new to the channel. Shout out to the new folks to the channel. It's nice to see people who find the channel. It's hard to get in front of new viewers these days, especially when you're not cloud chasing. So it's nice when people come through. I appreciate you. I think for the study stream, I'm going to play something from Kulu Cafe again. He's got good stuff. I would love to do a collaboration with him, actually. I should reach out to him. Oh, yeah. Trevon, your name did go through. Ruby I says, Ruby, how can we, what can I see? How can we buy a deck? Oh man, I'm so silly. I always talk about the reminder deck, but I forget to tell you which website to go to. So go to this website, jahkno.com, jahno.com, jahkno.com, and you can find it there. jahno.com. I'm actually going to be doing another shipment tomorrow, so any ones that are purchased today will be shipped out tomorrow. I ship out once a week just because I'm literally doing it myself, the equivalent of, like, you know, small operations. I do it once a week, so tomorrow we have some orders to send out, and so anything that's purchased today will be sent out tomorrow. Yes, I will. Y'all, I am so sorry that I'm like, I always forget to just share these things. So jahkno.com, jahno.com. It's there in the chat. And I will also, there we go, put it on the screen right there, jahkno.com. Like last year or like a year and a half ago, like the streams were way more, I had like on the screen, like information, and like everything was way more organized, and then it's all good. Someone says, ever thought about getting a pet, Heinz? I would never. Multiple reasons. One, allergic. I'm allergic to pets, so it's just not possible for me. Like living with a pet would be really bad for my allergies, so I just can't do it. And two, yeah, like I always say, like my next chapter of my life is going to be a little bit more traveling and living in different places. So like if I had a pet, if I wasn't allergic, I still wouldn't want one, because I'm like, well, if I had a pet, I would have to find a babysitter. And the only family I have where I live is my mother, right? And my stepfather, and they are both not pet people either. So I wouldn't even have a babysitter for a pet. So a pet is just not in my life. It's not in my calling. It's not a part of my journey. Yeah. But being allergic is kind of like the final straw, you know? Kind of cuts you off. And I don't want to hear anybody say, oh, but they have the allergy-free ones. Nah. Doesn't work. Doesn't work, y'all. Okay, let me get this music. Kind of procrastinating a little bit, but that's okay. Procrastination is the first step. The last step is execution, as always. Procrastination is just a part of the process. Procrastination is just a part of the process. That's all it is. It's just a part of the process. Coco Brown says, the art on the deck of the cards, did you create the art too? No. So we hired a designer. I hired a designer from the UK. His name is Adrian. amazing artist. And Adrian, what is cool about these deck of cards is a lot of affirmation decks. A lot of them just have quotes in like some like Canva template images. Every single card was actually designed by an artist. So every one is like its own print, like its own color palette, like, and this is like, this also was made before like AI. This was made a few years ago before any of the AI stuff. So like, this isn't AI either. This is legit like an artist creating every single card. And it was obviously like a year process. We went back and forth. Like he would create a little bit. We would say what we loved, what we didn't like. And it was like, it was a collaborative process between me, Adrian, and then one of my brothers, his name is Suf, who was like the creative director for the project to make sure everything tied together cohesively. But yeah, an artist created all the illustrations, and then obviously all the quotes and sayings came from me. So I'm the writer, and the box as well. I actually love the box because the box, it's me on there. You can't really see that well, but then I got like dreadlocks going all over. Dreadlocks go back. And the box is cool too because there's a magnet in the box, right? The magnet was kind of like a lot more money in the manufacturing, but I felt like it was worth it. Nice little magnet, keeps it nice and close with ribbon. And then in the inside, it's got like a little picture of every illustration that's there, kind of like the Egyptian hieroglyphics. So yeah. The one thing I forgot to put on the cards, I realized, was like my personal website, like Heinz, which is all right. I guess it says in hindsight, someone could still find me if they were just magically came across these things. Someone says crazy how much AI changes things. Yeah, but like at the end of the day, I really just see AI as a tool. So like, even if the process did have a little bit of AI in it, I wouldn't be mad. I know other people would be mad, but it is what it is. But no, an artist did create all these. I think for projects like this as well, like that are like so big and stuff like that, like it's just much better to work with like a designer, you know? Like when I do my vinyl cover album, when I do my vinyl album that I'm working on, like I'm going to reach out to an artist to do the vinyl cover, you know? But the beautiful thing is, I'll be honest, I will probably do some mock-ups with AI. So he or she has an idea of the direction I'm trying to go in. I actually love doing that. I love mood boarding with AI. I'm like, oh my God, because sometimes it's so hard to explain your vision. And now that you can kind of create mock-up visions for somebody else who can bring it to that final picture, oh my God, absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. What's the song though? Someone says. I'm actually going to be releasing all these sounds through my Substack soon. So these are all things I've been like cooking up myself and just playing around with. I call this Cora Smooth. So it's like my own little meditative vibe. I'd be like just on loop all day at home. Marie says your streams actually help me for self-study. Nice. John says I've used AI to build MVPs for the dev teams too. Nice. Eternal says I've been in a little bit of a slump. I'm summarizing and I'm finally coming out of that season. It always ends. Like the Tao says, you gotta remind yourself of that, right? When it's a bad day, don't worry. Be happy. A good day's around the corner. When it's a good day, have gratitude. Because a rainy day will come as well. Okay, I think now's the time to get to studying. I'm feeling good. Feeling like we had a nice little connection in that first little break. 40 minutes of talking. Wow. I'm a true conversationalist, I swear. Okay. So I'm going to put a timer up on the screen. 55 minutes. And I shall work on some writing and stuff like that. See what I get into. Timer, where are you? Timer, where are you? There you are. And then will this work? Let me see. No, that's not the vibe. That's not the vibe. Okay, no, that's not going to be the vibe either. Okay, we're gonna have to. Man, I'm always. I should actually have my own stuff. I should have my own stuff ready in a long mix. I've been sleeping on that. Okay, y'all. We gonna get going. The chat is always there if you need a little bit of community. But regardless, we're gonna focus and move in the direction that Matt is. I see one of you just purchased a reminder deck. Thank you for that. That's also just a great way to support the channel and what we do at the moment. So thank you. 55 minutes going. I'm gonna turn the music up and I'll see you on the other side. was that? How was that? How was that? We're still doing some clarity work, some mind mapping, trying to sort out a few knots in the mind. But we're moving in the direction that matters. That's beautiful. A couple minute break, a little tea break. Let me know how the flow is going for you. How's the energy in this session? How's the energy for you today? Check in. We check in with ourselves. Checking in more than we check out. Checking in more than we check out. Some people are so checked out, they don't even know where they are. Mind, body, spirit, all in different places. Right? We're unified. Got Papa Moon here. We got Romina's here. Oh, Romina got a live stream going up today. Y'all follow her channel as well. We do have another round coming up. I feel like time is moving healthy today. Like the pacing of time today doesn't really feel like a rush or anything. Cedar says, Heinz, does all that tea not make you sleepless at night? No, not at all. No, I can actually, I literally drink tea right before I fall asleep. I can drink black tea like right before bed. No, I was actually talking about this the other day with a couple other tea lovers. One guy who has a tea farm actually. And we were talking about that, and they had the same experience as me. They're like, nah, I can just drink tea all day and then go to bed. Like zero effect. I could take a nap right now if I wanted to. I'm one of those people that can like kind of sleep whenever I want. But no. I don't like, when I drink tea, it's not like I get like a boost of like caffeinated energy. Although there is caffeine in tea, it's not like a coffee to me. It's not like it keeps me up. It's just it's a little bit different. By the way, where did you get that glass jug to pour out the tea? I got this little one on Amazon, actually. I got that on Amazon. But if you go to like a local tea shop, especially like a Chinese one that has like tea trays and stuff like that, they'll have like nicer ones. I have a really nice one at home with a wood handle that I love teaware. Teaware is like a thing of mine. I was mentioning the other day how I want to design my own tea set. I actually kind of already have the design, so I'm actually going to use AI to like get some mock-ups, and then I'm going to go manufacture one just to like make it for myself. And then from there, I was thinking about this yesterday while I was on the Stairmaster at the gym, because I already know the aesthetic and everything I want to go for. Have you been to a tea shop that has a tea master serving? Yep, for sure. I actually go to the tea shops and I'll actually book one-on-one sessions with the tea masters. So there's a few in my city. So I've actually been doing that just to go and learn more from the tea masters and everything like that. So I'll be like, yo, give me an hour of your time. How much? You know? And just pull up on them when they're not too busy. That's my vibe. That's my vibe. Tea life, man, it's a lifestyle. It's not a drink, you know, it's like a lifestyle. That's what I love about it. You know, the lifestyle is a philosophy. It's a way. It's a way of being. We're gonna go into another round soon here in a couple minutes. Another round focusing, moving in the energy, moving in the direction that matters a little bit every single day. And then we look around and we're like, oh my God, we did it. We executed. We transformed our life. What a beautiful thing. You know, it's good. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. It's nice. Got Ocean Goddess in the building who loves tea as well. We love that. We love that. Do you have the whole tea set up with the tea ceremony? I do. At home, I have quite the sets. I got the Gaiwans, I got the Gong Fus. I got a new pot at home that I got to season to be able to use it. But yeah, I'm big into the tea ceremonies. That's why I'm really into you know, China's tea culture, just for their like ceremonial practice, how they do it. It's meditative. It's like a healing modality. It's a form of meditation, 100%. Get yourself a tea tray, everything, get all of it, and just, you know, have a little session with yourself. I highly enjoy it. It's a good time. It's a good time. Would you bring out your own tea? Yeah, we're actually, so I have connected with somebody who has a tea farm, and we talked about, you know, me bringing forth a tea. So yeah, that's finally, I made that connection. Seems like a solid connection. So yeah, Japanese tea culture is just as wonderful. It really is. So I love both. But in my city, it seems to be that there's more Chinese tea houses. But I do love Japanese tea culture as well. I mean, I'm biased with Japan anyways, because I just love Japan. Like, I want to live in Tokyo. Like, I'm like obsessed with Japan. You know, but yeah, I also just I just love tea culture regardless, you know. It's amazing. It's nice. It's nice. It's a good vibe. It's a good thing. I actually got some so I have this I wanna create like a Japanese like matcha like area in my home, like right by the window, and so I can do like matcha ceremonies. I love watching on like YouTube, putting on like ASMR like Japanese matcha ceremonies with like the big like water cauldron and everything like that. So I want to do that in a corner of my house. I'm going to set that up probably around March, springtime. I think would be a good time for me to go and invest into that. And that'd be really cool. So then I'll dive a little bit deeper into the matcha, because I don't drink too much matcha, but I do have black matcha at home right now waiting for me still. So, oh, Cedar, you used to live in Japan. I am so jealous. I am so jealous. I'm going to do that one day. I'm going to do that one day. That's on my menu. That's on my agenda for sure. I love it. One more minute and we'll get into this next round. One more minute. Nice little stretch. Have some water if you need some water. Re-up on some tea. I think actually I need to get some more water for the kettle. Got Robbie in the building. Nice to see you, Robbie. Looks like you've been real active in your IG stories with the music and the shows and everything. I love to see it. I love to see it. I love to see it. Darren's been making chai from scratch. Love that. Yeah, when I was in India, I had a lot of chai, of course, because they do the chai. I always say, like, tea is amazing because tea is a drink, is a beverage that binds people together. Like most countries have their own tea, like something that they do, right? Like, India, they got chai. Go to the Middle East, they got their own vibe. Go to Senegal, they got a vibe over there. China, Japan, Korea, it's beautiful. Argentina, they do the mate, the yerba mates, right? I do got to invest in some more Japanese teapots. I really want. I forget the name of them, but there's like some really like skinny ones like this that are absolutely beautiful. Romina says in Pakistan, I had chai multiple times a day. Yeah, you know what the problem with chai is? When I'm in India, like every house you go to, they're making you chai, but they put milk in it, right? So I don't really drink milk. I have milk sometimes if it's just like, I don't know. It's not something I keep in my fridge. If I have the option to opt out of milk and use like coconut milk, it's what I do. So when I'm in India, like by the end of the day, I've had like so many cups of tea, and I love tea, but it's all like heavily milk and sugar. So like I love chai, but like I can't drink that many. Like the milk and sugar just makes it not healthy. You know what I'm saying? So but it's very very delicious. I would say that chai is like a nice chai tea in India is very delicious, very delicious, very delicious. Robbie coming back to YouTube soon. Nice. What did you do in India? We were doing some traveling the first time I went there. Did some traveling. I was with a friend that has a home out there in Jalandhar. Second time I was actually out there with a couple people. We were actually scouting locations for a movie, which was cool. So we went all around India, and I was actually documenting all the locations and stuff. So documenting the reel that was going to be pitched to the producers. So I just got to go all over India, right? Benefit of being good with a camera. People are like, hey, you want to go to India? I'm like, let's do it. It's all paid. Nice. Let's go. Didn't spend a single penny, I don't think. Maybe I spent like $100. I also really want to take pottery again, just so I can make my own teapots. I think that'd be so fire. Like make my own teapots and cups. Like that's like the full experience right there, I would love that. Okay, time to get into the next round, or else y'all know me. I could talk. I'm a conversationalist. I could talk for hours. 55 minutes on the clock. And I'll see you on the other side. We're going to have obviously a whole other... I feel like today's a good day for conversating about tea. Today's a better conversational day than the other day I was here. There's a better vibe today. Some of you needed to be here a couple days ago, because today we're working. Okay, timer going. Let's go. I got to get some more water too. your spot. How was that round? There we go. The leaves are blocking the pour. It's blocking the flow. I gotta do that in a second. Greetings, 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 greetings. That will be our last round for the day. That will be our last round for the day. I actually have a meeting coming up here. So it's always beautiful to spend time, have a little bit of space with one another. If you are going to continue focusing, play the video back one time. I definitely thought I was going to be doing more study streams and work with me streams by now, but that just hasn't happened yet. So my apologies, but we plan and sometimes the plans get shifted a little bit, but we're getting ready. There's lots of things behind the scenes that I'm kind of just trying to get done to make sense until I kind of go full content mode again. I want to really make sure that the efforts we are putting in are also coming back, so we have a beautiful symbiotic relationship and everything is flowing where it needs to be and we're not overly exerting ourselves. So we've been just developing the right systems and things to make sure that we have a beautiful, sustainable world online. So that's kind of been my goal these days. A lot more work behind the scenes, but definitely more experiences to come and they'll just get better. So I appreciate every single one of you. Truly. Every single one of you that tunes in and joins. Oh, my phone is going off. Apologies for that. And hope you have a good day, rest of the day. Tomorrow I might tap in quickly, and then I go out of town for a week. So much love, much love, much love. Thank y'all, and I'll see you next time.